Hi guys. Just gonna do the usual today's energy and see what comes out. This reading I have no intentions for, so we'll just see what happens. Okay. First card out, Anchor. Broom Whip, I call it. Magnifying glass. I'm just gonna turn my light on. It's a bit better, I think. Okay, so this card makes me think that there's a situation that is not budging. Something's not changing. Which involves conflict. Which is causing examination. So the questions being asked are, why isn't this changing? Why isn't this moving? Why do things always stay the same? Why are we always fighting? It's basically trying to figure out why things are not changing. Star. Snake. Dog. Again, why are things always staying the same and not going forward? Well, at the same time, those questions are pushing the relationship forward. I feel like there was a time where things were on an even keel, so to speak, but that gets bored. That causes boredom after a while. It's like whoever this reading is for felt like they needed a little more spice in their life. These cards make me think that whoever this reading is for, the stagnation started to go against them. The same old thing, the relationship situation not moving started to go against them. But these cards make me think that they felt it, they started questioning it, it started to go against them, but they remain loyal to the situation or relationship. Conflict happened. We're still going to keep going forward. Even though this conflict caused problems, I feel betrayal here. These cards make me feel like I like fighting. So I feel like even though the conflict caused problems, someone in this relationship or situation liked it. Again, this began to occur, examination. How are we going to move forward? Are we going to move forward? Starting to look at the betrayal, the problems, and starting to look at, the benefits. Is there loyalty here? Is there friendship here? What am I getting out of this? So I feel like we have a situation that was somewhat stable. Things weren't changing. Everything was going along. A conflict of some sort occurred. But we're staying loyal to the situation. These two cards. We're staying loyal to the situation. Oops, they're backwards. Sorry, I gotta go back now because those cards are out of order. So conflict occurred. We started to look at it rather than stay loyal to it. Looking at it. We're continuing to move forward. But problems have started. A betrayal has occurred. But we're going to keep going. We're going to stay loyal to the situation. We're not going to change this situation just yet. Let's get the Rider-Waite into action. These two cards make me think that there are some serious problems in this situation. That are being ignored. The only good thing is that they're starting to be looked at. Word of advice to everyone, when there's problems, don't ignore them, because sometimes they're, clues from God, divine, spirit, that they're, you need to move on, or something needs to change. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Someone in a situation did not want to deal with feelings of defeat. But look at 7 of Swords and the Sun. By ignoring the problems, they're actually walking away from happiness. Look at 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. By just accepting things the way that they are, accepting the conflict, accepting the betrayal, you're just putting this person or these people in this situation are just adding stress into their lives unnecessarily. Look at Queen of Cups in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Feminine energy does not want to accept or believe what is happening. Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse. Does not want to change her way of thinking. So this is about feminine energy. This feminine energy that showed herself wants things to stay the same. Despite the conflict, despite the betrayal, she wants to stay loyal to the situation. Because Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This feminine energy does not believe that she could be successful on her own. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands. This feminine energy does not want to lose her money. And those cards make me feel like she's kind of selfish. So she doesn't want to give up anything that she has. That's why she allows this to occur, because she does not want to have to give up any part of her life. She doesn't want to have to put in any effort. These cards, Page of Swords, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, makes me feel like this feminine energy thinks in terms of relationships. So this makes me feel like she needs to be in a relationship in order to feel good about herself. So this is what she's doing. Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands. She's starting, like if something happens, her first instinct is to start the relationship anew. even if this is the case, 10 of Cups and the Moon, that she doesn't know if she's going to be successful, or even if she's in the right relationship. It doesn't matter, because she wants to stay where she is. But look at King of Wands, Emperor in reverse. That makes me feel like masculine energy wants out, but he's not man enough to, or does not have enough courage to get out. So basically, she's controlling him. Lovers, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay, so again, this relationship is between this feminine energy and masculine energy, is in a position where it's not going anywhere. These two cards make me think that the reason it's not going anywhere is because of this pentacle. Too much conflict associated with starting over. But what I think is happening is this is happening. What would happen if I changed? Look at that. 6 of Swords and 8 of Cups. Someone's sneaking away. And I guess it's because this snake and this have started to become a little bit too much. Yep, Queen of Cups who showed herself earlier. 5 of Wands. Five of Cups. So this feminine energy is the one that's pushing for the relationship to stay the same. And the reason is because she cannot fathom starting over on her own. She cannot fathom having to provide for herself. But what's happening is this: conflict and betrayal. Like nothing is good, nothing good is coming from her pushing to keep this relationship going. So what's happening is the relationship is moving towards an examination of what could happen if I changed, because this situation is incredibly disappointing. Something's happened bad here. These cards make me think something terrible's happened here because of this. And this Queen of Cups makes me think it's not entirely about money. There's also an element of love here that she's experiencing. But again, the decision is pushing the situation here into like thinking about change. And what's being found out is that the relationship is nothing but disappointing. So I'm going to pull some advice cards for this situation, because I don't feel like much advice has come through, except perhaps think about changing. And like I mentioned before, the masculine energy in this situation wants to walk away, but he doesn't have the guts. What is the advice for this situation? So I think really this is a situation that we've probably all been in at one point in our life, if we're old enough. What do you do when you're in a relationship that has like bonds that are difficult to break, connections that are difficult to break, such as business love that's tied in with business, relationships that have kids? Like, what do you do when you have these relationships that you can't just walk away from, where there's nothing but conflict, and one party is pushing to stay and one wants to go, but neither's actually pulling the trigger, and it's just day after day disappointment. What is the advice from God Spirit in these situations? Let's see. I'm going to pull two cards. Heart. Rider. So I think right off the hop, it's like an examination needs to occur if there is actually love in the relationship. Look at that. Strength. King of Wands. It's like you need to examine the relationship, especially when it comes to people's actions. Does this person act like they want the relationship? You know what I mean? Is this person sure of the relationship? Let's look at Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands. It's like examine the relationship, examine people's actions, motives, motivation, accept the truth. In this case, as feminine energy needs to accept the truth. Okay, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Feminine energy needs to start looking at new opportunities for herself, especially when it comes to money. If she cannot support herself, she needs to figure out a way to do so. Because look, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. The relationship has reached a point where it's just too stressful. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, and the relationship needs to be walked away from. So let's pull 2 more cards and we'll wrap it up. Oh, sorry. 5 of Pentacles. The Devil. So basically, the advice of the reading is examine the relationship, examine the motives, the strength of the actions of the other individual, what is the truth, accept the truth, and if it comes out looking like this, right? Like, those are terrible cards. Loss, the Devil. Like, look at the couple chained to the Devil. So if your relationship comes out looking like this, this is what needs to occur. Start looking at changing. Because this is never going to happen. This, loyalty, love, friendship, it's always going to lead to this. Spilt cups, crying, disappointment, regret, shame, conflict, and betrayal. So, yeah, so the advice is when you're in a relationship that you're kind of stuck in for whatever reason, be it money, kids, whatever it is, it's leading to nothing but conflict and betrayal. You need to, the advice of the reading is to examine the relationship, examine the motives, do you want the relationship? Does the other person want the relationship? Really accept the truth. Do not be satisfied with denial or thinking, oh, things are going to get better, when over time it has been proven that it will not. And if everything tallies up to, again, these awful cards, start looking at changing. In this case, this is the reason. Starting over, particularly when it comes to money. The advice was, when it comes to money, start looking for a new job. In this case, feminine energy was the one pushing for this relationship because of money, and the advice of the reading is to start looking for new opportunities and start being able to work towards being able to provide for yourself. So that is the end of the reading today, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and I got a new microphone, so if you notice a difference, please let me know. Okay.